I'm telling you right now, I'm loving this already. You guys have me in a great mood. I'm
just Paulie, come on.
Creative Tony. Yeah, what you doing now? You got your little league. Yeah, let's take a night reprieve. Gonna be some sweet sounds coming down on the night flight.
No bullshit.
This is your other home.
You need a beer? Grab
yeah,
a beer.
You know you're not alone. Gonna be some sweet sounds coming down on the night flight. Okay. This is your other home. Yeah, you know you're not alone.
A say good night to the bad guy.
Pelican fly. Come on, Pelican.
There you go, buddy.
Bravo, Tony. Bravo. Beautiful way to start the show. And I encourage you to do that way more. Dude, empty the chamber, dude. Empty the clip and just spray your soundboard all over the freaking audience. I love it. Hey, great to be here. Great to see everybody. A big hello for starters to our great friend Doug in Japan. He's in the house. And Tony, he's dropping like new Japanese phrases on the board. It went scrolling by so fast I can't see it anymore.
Well, stand by. I can get it for you, Paulie. Hang on. Let me
get it. He was dropping some Damanisha, Kobinwa, something like that. I don't know.
Konbanwa. There was a Konbanwa?
I'm not sure. We're going to have to review. It went flying by, but forgive my Japanese. I got to brush up a little bit. But Doug, it's always great to see you, man. I love reaching across the globe and connecting with Doug in Japan. One of these days, dude, we're going to meet face to face. We're going to have a cold beer. We're going to hang out.
There it is, Paulie. Sorry. Konbanwa Tomodachis. Yeah. Konbanwa, I think, is like good evening, I think.
And what's Tonwachi?
I don't know what Tomodachi, but Tomodachi sounds like maybe buddies or family or friends. Konbanwa. I remember Konbanwa, and I remember Konnichiwa and Ohio gozaimasu and Oyasumi nasai and Doita. Paulie, you're welcome in Japanese. Doitashimashite, like don't touch the mustache. Doitashimashite. Okay.
Hey, by the way, dude, is there any way we've never done this before, but let's break some new ground tonight. Let's try something right out of the gate and keep things lively tonight. Do you have the ability, if I sent you a song on YouTube real quick, could you play it? It's only like a minute 30 seconds. Would that be possible?
You don't want to tell them what the song is and you want to leave it for it to be unleashed, or you want to just tell me and I'll search it on YouTube?
Okay, well, I think it's okay, search it on YouTube. The name of the song, Tony, is Eau Claire. Oak, like O-H, second word Claire, C-L.
By Cheap Trick?
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. So cue this up. I'm going to dedicate this to Doug in Japan. We're going to take this relationship to the next step. So Cheap Trick, just a quick lesson on the Cheap Trick history. They were really big in Japan. They had that famous Live at Budokan record, and they couldn't communicate with the audience over there. Obviously, they're speaking English. They're playing to a Japanese-speaking crowd. So they wrote this song. Tony, it's like a minute and a half long, and the only lyric in the song is konnichiwa. So that was how they could like greet the Japanese audience. They're dropping a konnichiwa. That's the only lyric in the song is Robin Sanders singing konnichiwa, and it rules. It's a great little opening piece.
Okay, so do you want me to see if I can throw this on here really quick?
Yeah, throw it on real quick. That's what I'm saying. This one's for Doug. This is for our buddy Doug in Japan.
All right, stand by, dude. Let me see if I can make this work as we get going here.
It's real short. Thank you, Tony. I know I threw a hot freaking potato in your lap, but you're doing great.
Is it on Heaven Tonight?
Yes.
All right, stand by.
Standing.
We're gonna do this. And looking forward to Bonnie being our musical assignment guest tonight.
Big time.
All right, here we go. Oh, look at the picture. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, there you go. It's circa 78 right there. Xander and Tom Peterson. Yeah.
Oh my God, amazing. Dude,
I freaking
love it. And Paulie, stand by really quick if you don't mind.
All right, Pogo!
Dude, I mean, based on the Japanese love we're handing out tonight, you would think Japan won in the World Cup today, but no, it was Argentina. Tony, I watched the whole match. I was thoroughly entertained. England had them, dude. I don't know if they had them. But
England? What are you? Okay, dude, like we've said on the show. We've said on the show, what are we doing? Like, as a phrase, like, what are we doing? England, what are you doing? Like you played a masterful first half, and dude, Argentina came out like the bully, dude, super physical. I mean, you could get into and you could argue that Enzo Fernandez could have gotten a red card 3 minutes into the match, dude, for the freaking blow to the head. 3 minutes into the match, he could have gotten a red card for that. And guess who scored the equalizer goal in what, the 87th minute or whatever it was? Enzo Fernandez, dude.
And that was the one that was set up by Messi, right? The go-ahead was the one that
both
Messi,
were set up by Messi.
Okay.
Yeah. Messi, the guy is always involved, right?
Yeah.
So you got to tip your cap. But England, all of a sudden you're doing the prevent defense, the soccer version of the prevent defense.
Yeah.
It's like I said, the old phrase, Paulie. The prevent defense only prevents a win. That's all it does.
Yeah.
You know? So what do you, I just don't, I mean, that English coach and the coaching staff, wow. I was really, really like, what are you doing? They I think it's like a 1-5-4 or 1-4-5, basically defensive alignment that they went to.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? Stay on the attack.
Yeah.
Stay on the attack.
Yeah.
You can't do that to Argentina, man. The 1-4-5. Thank you, Dom. It's just, I don't know. And you just knew. You could feel it coming. I don't know about you. Could you feel it coming like a freight train, dude?
I felt like I thought England was going to win, to be honest with you. I thought England was going to hold on to that lead. But once Argentina tied it, the whole thing got turned on its ear. You could just feel the momentum was totally reversed. And like Tony said, I totally agree with that mentality. When you're playing to protect a lead instead of continuing to attack and try to, get another goal and pad your lead, playing a defensive posture I hate that too, because you're basically cutting off half the game plan just to play defense, and it generally doesn't work. Now, dude, for me, I got to tell you, I got no problem with Argentina. I'm glad I get to see Messi play again, to be honest with you. I'm kind of transfixed by this guy because this is my first time, and I know I'm late to the party, sorry folks, but this is my first time like watching Messi work throughout the entire World Cup, and I'm pretty damn impressed. I mean, the guy scored goals, and I believe every game prior to tonight, but he had the 2 assists tonight. But my biggest disappointment, Tony, is that's no more McJagger. Now Jagger's got
no more Jagger, and my heart breaks for Geezer Butler. That's why I'm wearing the Geezer Butler shirt, dude, because Geezer Butler is a huge English soccer fan. I think John Michael Osborne was too, Tony. And by the way, shout out to Gravy, the official fashion consultant and style director of the PMP show, because Gravy has dressed both of us tonight. Tony's rocking the Geezer, I'm rocking my Aussie, and that's all courtesy of Gravy. So thank you, Gravy, and hope you like your new role as the style consultant to the PMP show. And stand by, Paulie, because you mentioned Gravy in our t-shirts.
Oh yeah. It's business time.
And Miriam and Patty, I see your supers as well, but they are more Scarlet Fire based. So if you don't mind, Patty and Miriam, I'm gonna hang on to those. But look at Gravy. He says, "Can I get an Aussie Black Sabbath drop for the shirts you both are wearing? Compliments from Mark Gravy Graves."
Oh, no, please, God help me.
Oh, dude. That just changes the mood of the whole thing. And by the way, so we got a couple of announcements. Let me get this housekeeping out of the way before I forget. So for starters, we have our normal show tomorrow at high noon. Looking forward to seeing everybody then. Friday, I have just been informed that I'm being whisked away, folks. I'm getting whisked away, and I'm actually kind of excited about this because I got a birthday coming up. So my better half is throwing me in a freaking plane, and I'm going up to I've never done this before. I'm going up to the coast of Oregon for a long weekend. So after tomorrow, I'm going to say goodbye to y'all. And then I'm not sure if Tony's doing a show Friday because then Tony's leaving for like a month and a half, dude. Tony, you'll see Tony, I think in February of 27, something like that. But he'll be back in some time. So I'm not sure. So my last show of the week is going to be tomorrow. Then I'm back on Monday. Now, Tony, are you saying goodbye to the audience Friday? I don't know if you made it.
You and I were going to discuss the plan going forward. I can definitely do a show Friday, but you and I needed to lock it up and discuss it. And we will make it. We'll put it on our socials tomorrow.
Yeah.
What exactly the plan is for Friday. But yes, there's things in the works for Friday as well, Paulie. And whisk away. Go to go to where Goonies was filmed, Paulie, if you're going to the Oregon coast.
It's funny you say that, dude, because the name of the town that I'm going to is called Astoria, Oregon. Never been there, but as soon as my wife made these arrangements, all the people were like, "Oh, that's where they filmed Goonies. That's where they filmed." So I think I'm going to the town where they filmed it. Actually,
yes, you are, dude. Yes, and dude, look for sloth. Look for the truffle shuffle. Look for I don't know that one-eyed Willie. Look for one-eyed Willie too, Paulie. That's just I love Goonies, so I'm a Goonies.
Oh, one-eyed Willie? Yeah. You know who the biggest Goonie fan I ever met is? The great, legendary Pro Football Hall of Famer herself and friend of the Polymath Particle program, Amy Trask. If you want to talk Goonies, you call Amy Trask. She's ready to go right now talking Goonies, guaranteed.
Beautiful. I love it, dude, because it's a great movie. If you haven't checked it out in a while, go check it out. I highly recommend a little Goonies action. The is it the Tortellis? I think it's the Tortellis.
Time out.
The crime family. Yeah.
I'm getting confused here. And yes, thank you guys for the well wishes. I'm excited too. It's going to be cool. And I've never been up there. So Robot Centaur is dropping a Schwarzenegger quote, but I'm not sure what the context is. He's dropping that, "Who is your daddy and what does he do?" What is that from, Robot Centaur? Give me some context. I know
is that Kindergarten Cop? Is that Kindergarten Cop? I
swear to God. That could be right. Yeah. Who is your daddy?
It is Kindergarten Cop. Yep. And also, dude, Steve Groschel and other people, it's the Fratellis, not the it's the Fratellis, the mafia crime family in Goonies. And Mama Fratelli, don't mess with Mama Fratelli. That's all.
Don't mess with Mama. Oh God bless America. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Never mind. Move on. I'm gonna
all right. And by the way, Robot Centaur, our sports desk. Yeah. Robot Centaur's sports desk is hot tonight. I can feel it. And he says he put something back a few minutes ago that I want to read. He says the timing of Argentina's winners in the knockout round versus Cape Verde, the 111th minute, Egypt, the 92nd minute, Switzerland, the 112th minute, England, the 92nd minute. They haven't led after 90 minutes of any knockout game.
Wow.
Wild stuff.
But that's all the more reason. See, but that's incredible. But that's all the more reason for England to keep the freaking car floored, dude. You don't back off, dude. That's what they do. They come back late, they surprise people, and they win late. Knowing that, you would think that we got to keep applying pressure, instead of going back.
Yes, dude. Yes, Paulie. All of that. Why change? Why? You're 0-0 at halftime. You go up 1-0, and then you're gonna change things.
Tony, shout out Black Sabbath. I'm going through changes. Okay.
Oh, dude, come on, and also Bowie changes, Paulie. So
100%, great track. Both of them, great tracks. Yes.
You know what? Let's get a couple more supers out of the way, and then we can move on.
It's business time. I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say it's time for business. It's business time.
There we go, dude. And it's Patty from Napa, just out of the gates. Patty's been on fire for the PMP scene in the background. She says, Scarlet Fire will do great. Broad song, please. So,
oh, yeah, definitely. Good call, Patty. You got it. Yeah.
Totally. So what we'll do is we'll play the Broads of PMP when we bring Bonnie onto the show. How about that, Paul? You cool with that?
I'm looking forward to it, buddy. Absolutely.
And Patty, thank you very much for the super. And Miriam following up says, I would like to dedicate the Broads of PMP song to Scarlet Fire. So look at this.
Okay.
Miriam and Patty, I love it. They're both conspiring to get the Broads of PMP song from David Shanklin, aka NorCal Refrigeration and HVAC. We'll play that to welcome Bonnie to the show in about 20 minutes or so, Paulie. So stand by, y'all. Okay. And then Mark Gravy Graves one more time. He says Aussie Black Sabbath. And you know what, Gravy? But just because you're the man and we love you, dude, I'm going to give you a little reprise.
Oh, no, please, God, help me.
Yeah. So I wanted to say real quick, too, that I'm hoping that while Tony's gone, which he will be gone starting next week, that during Tony's absence, and Dom, we'll nail this down, but I want to get Dom up to the PMP studios up here in San Rafael. I want to free the thumb drive. I want to load the bank so that when you come back, I've got all my stuff. Because I think my favorite Black Sabbath drop of all time is the dude who's listening to War Pigs, dude, on the freaking internet. And he's hearing War Pigs, like a first-time reaction to this guy listening to War Pigs. Takes his headphones off and just starts walking across the room, and he's like blown away. And then at the end, he takes his headphones off and he's like, I need more Black Sabbath, man.
I need more Black Sabbath.
So
Yeah,
that guy, I'll get that guy back on the board too. So Gravy, we'll have more Sabbath cuts soon. So anyway, Dom, me and you, buddy, we're gonna get this done. We're gonna do the
Paulie, just so you know, the hashtag free the thumb drive has been it's probably been in existence for at least 8 months.
I know.
So,
what do you want from me?
listen, when you're making promises on the air, Paulie, I don't know what's going on. Like, so I wish you nothing but the best of luck, and I hope it happens because I would love to come back from this trip and be like, wow.
Boy, you're reminded me of all kinds of inappropriate material, but here it comes. It's a night flight, and we're all grown adults in this room. Okay, Wolf of Wall Street. Okay, Leo DiCaprio goes into that job interview at the beginning of the thing, and he's going like, the guy interviewing Leo goes, "Hey, I need you to sell these penny stocks. These are all the rates, and try to sell these and as many as you can." And then Leo looks at him and he goes, "You want me to sell these stocks?" And the guy goes, "Yeah, and I really hope it happens because if it does, I promise you a BJ." He promises Leo DiCaprio a BJ, and then he goes like this, and I really hope it happens. So anyway, just throwing that out there. And no, promises, shout out Pat Benatar, promises in the dark. Don't sleep on it, by the way. Don't sleep on Benatar. Don't make me have to rush to her defense. I'll do it. But anyway, yes, we're gonna free the thumb drive, Dom. Me and you, we're gonna do it together. It's gonna be a celebration. You know what I mean?
Also, shout out what is it? Naked Eyes. You made me promises, Paulie. So I hope it works out. Dom, you and I will talk too. And also, when you say I'm not, I'll be checking in on the show. Just FYI. So I'm going to go to a lot of fun places in Boston and New York. So I'll be checking in. I'm going to check in with Chris Kelly from Saturday Night Live while I'm over there. I'm going to check in with Finnerty's over there.
In Boston, I can set you up with people in Boston if you need for real. If you need a guide, I got a couple of good friends there. If you need someone to show you around.
Yeah. We'll talk off the air, dude, because I'm all about it. We got stuff booked and planned too. It's going to be a lot of fun. But Gravy, thank you for the super. Thank you for being a member for 14 more months. Thank you. And thank you for the shirt, dude. Geezer Butler for life.
Yeah.
And then Paulie, Lily Merchant is a super. Thank you, Lily. Happy birthday, Eve, Paulie. She says, I have to work tomorrow, so I'll miss the celebrations. But Lily, thank you so much.
Lily, thank you. You've been one of my favorites since day. I'm dead serious about this. The day you walked into freaking Longbridge Pizza on March 25th, 2025 for our opening day party, I had no idea what was going to happen that day. And so many of you showed up. It was so freaking heartwarming for me. And I still remember Lily with her whole crew sitting up by the front. Something about that. I was just like, she's posting up right there, dude. I'm down. So Lily, thank you so much. Thank you for your continued support of the show. And it's great to get to know you and hope to see you soon. And thank you again very much.
Hell yeah, Lily. Thank you very much. Patty from Napa just became another member for 14 months, and she says we need Seth on the show. Her reference to Seth is the new PMP intern, Seth Myers, who's crushing it behind the scenes up in Nevada, just north of Polymac, and he's doing great so far. And yes, we'll get Seth on the show, right, P?
Yeah, 100%. And I'm telling you right now, Tony, get ready for the ladies are going to flip when they see this kid because he's kind of like a young. You guys, ladies, better get ready to get your Mrs. Robinson on, okay, from The Graduate because this kid is handsome. He's capable. He's a college.
And the hair, dude. He's got the hair.
He's got, like young hair flying in every direction. I'm looking at that kid. I'm like, I used to be like that, dude. Enjoy. So, yeah, Seth is doing a great job. You're going to meet Seth, the intern, probably next week. We'll throw him on the air one day and we'll introduce him. He's a good kid. And he's doing great work for us. Yeah.
Hell yeah. And then Candlestick Kid is a super. Candlestick Kid, thank you for the super. It says, what's up, PMP? On the way to work after celebrating a great birthday with the wife and kids. PMP Familia for life. Happy birthday, Candlestick Kid. When was your birthday? Today? Yesterday? Let us know. Happy birthday, Candlestick Kid. That's fantastic. July babies rule. July.
Yeah, I have to agree. There's a lot of good ones. Yep, there's a lot of good ones out there, man. Yep.
Rule the school, dude. So thank you so much, Candlestick Kid.
Nice Rizzo reference right there. And we're going to rule the school. I got you. I'm with you, buddy.
The school. We're going to rule the school.
Now we're seniors, and we're going to rule the school. Yeah.
Dude.
And shout out this too. Shout out looking at Olivia Newton-John and Rizzo knowing in her gut right away, she sizes her up and she goes, she looks too pure to be pink. Right there. Yeah. She can't be a pink lady. She's too pure to be pink. Yeah.
Hold on, dude. Come on, man. Stand by. Come on. Why not, huh?
The rules are there ain't no rules.
I mean, need some.
I'll tell you what, dude. We might need some Rizzo drops. We might need Rizzo screaming, "I'm not pregnant," something like that. I don't know.
How about that leaves us out when she's on the dance floor? Yeah,
100%, dude. 100%.
There's a lot of grease we could cut up too, Paul.
Yeah.
So, dude. By the way, tomorrow we're also going to be joined by the global Madridista who will be joining us live from Spain. He has his own show on YouTube called The Global Madridista. He has got a massive following. He's posting shorts about FIFA that are getting like millions of views. The guy's on fire. He and I have been texting. He's a friend of the Napa Dude who joins the show. And Napa Dude has been on the show. He's been a musical assignment guest. And thank you, David Basham, aka Napa Dude, for setting us up with that. We're going to talk Spain. We're going to talk Spain-Argentina matchup a little bit tomorrow. Also, Miggy rules. Really looking forward to that, Paulie, because that's going to be a phenomenal soccer match on Sunday.
Good.
Seriously.
I hope it is. I'm ready for it, dude. Like, I'm actually, there's all this anticipation built up. And from what I've seen, should be a great matchup, right? Like, this should be a good game.
Go Spain. Go Spain all freaking day. Sorry. I know Messi's amazing. I know Argentina's amazing. I'm getting a little Messi fatigue. Got to be honest. The guy's amazing. And he's always around the ball. How do I say this politely?
I have the opposite view, Tony. I want to appreciate him because I'm so late getting to watch this guy. So now I kind of want to enjoy it, but I understand it's kind of like people have Dodger fatigue. Like, I'm sick of seeing the Dodgers. And by the way, we can talk about that putrid All-Star game last night. I like how the National League went to Philly and they all took a little snooze together, decided not to hit. That was nice. Yeah.
Also, dude, the pitching was just dominant, dude. And by the way, I've got a full-on man crush on John Smoltz. Maybe it's a bald guy thing, but like the guy is such a good color analyst, man. And the way he breaks it down, and he was talking about the pitching going on in the game, and he goes, the pitching that these guys are facing, like, dude, Luis Ariz, who is one of the hardest strikeouts in baseball, struck out in his only All-Star at bat.
Yep.
And he looked foolish.
Yeah.
But the guy he was facing, what was his name again? Jacob Latz from the Texas Rangers, a lefty, was filthy, dude, when he was throwing. And for Ariz to come off the bench in the 8th inning or whatever and try and swing the bat like that, that's tough stuff. And then also, Paulie, your guy, what's his name? Hold on, I wrote it down. Joe Ryan, the deadhead from Minnesota.
Yeah, that's my boy with the Minnesota Twins. Yeah, I like that dude. He's a big Grateful Dead guy. Yeah.
He looked damn good on the mound last night too. Mason Miller throwing 102. Yeah, like it's he just got out of bed and I'm gonna throw 102. It's freaking crazy what's going on the mound. But then I loved this guy. Hold on, I wrote his name down. Where was it? Number 28 for the Rays. What was his name? Oh gosh darn it. Anyways, he was a pitcher for the Rays. And number 28, I'm blanking on his name if anybody remembers his name, but Johnson was breaking down about it. Now see this guy, he's more of a pitcher. This guy's actually pitching. He's not just rearing back and throwing. And he broke it down. And I was like, I don't know, man. When you get a chance, check out John Smoltz, color analyst. And that game was just dominated by the AL from the Nick Martinez. Thank you, Don Peralta. Nick Martinez. That game from start to finish was all AL. I mean,
all
dude,
AL. All of it. I mean, the only excitement the National League had was like player introductions. After that, there was nothing to cheer about, like literally nothing.
And you know what I don't like? I don't need microphones on the hitters while they're actually hitting.
At all, ever. I think that is so over the freaking line. So over the freaking line.
I don't need it. And they didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Like they really didn't say.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the pitch. Here it comes. Like, what are they going to say?
I mean, and then, dude, a Schwarber grounded out, actually hit a laser to second base. It was a good at bat. And then Bryce Harper struck out. What I saw, those were the two mic'd up hitters I saw. But it's like, I mean, I know they have to, but it's like, I don't know, man. Just do it when they're in the dugout. Fine. Do it when they're in the dugout or in the on deck circle. And then as soon as they're walking up to the plate, cut the mic. But like,
Doug in Japan is saying, you know what you get when you mic up the batters, dude? You get heavy breathers. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't need heavy breathing.
Like this.
Yeah, don't need it though. Don't need it from him or anybody else. I really don't. By the way, we're getting all kinds of intel now. P1 Chuck in South Carolina says Nick Martinez is a Fordham guy, very nice up in the Bronx. And here comes Corinne, the great Corinne. She says Joe Ryan is from her alma mater, Drake High School. Nice.
See, yeah, Drake High School, and then is that in Marin County, right? Drake High School on what is that? St. Francis Drake, yeah. St. Francis Drake. And Corinne, thank you for being a member for 14 months. Thank you so much for being a part of the PMP Familia. And Corinne, thank you for all the support and welcome back. She was gone for a little while, so welcome back, Corinne. And yeah, Paulie, I'm a fan of watching pitchers dominate, but I also, when a guy like Arise goes up there, who is really, really tough to strike
Never
out,
strikes out. He doesn't like to walk, likes to hit. The guy likes to freaking hit. Yeah.
right. He looked foolish, dude. And it was just, I don't know. It was all about pitching. And I also got to tip my cap to MLB and whoever came up with the concept to bring in Ray Charles. Did you catch the Ray Charles? America the Beautiful. Oh my
yeah.
God. Man,
Yeah,
there's something about Ray Charles's version that will I'll well up to that song because it's just beautiful, man. And they did a great job with the kids and the bikes. And the only thing is the awkward camera shots of the kids standing with the major leaguers, and there's not much conversation happening with some of them, and it's like,
what are you going to say? What's the kid going to say? The kids are terrified. The players don't even want to talk to him. Like, it's a weird situation to be in. But no, yeah, I was hoping, again, like we talked about 2 nights ago, I think, again, the star of this whole all-star kind of celebration in Philly was the home run derby. I mean, there's just more excitement. There's more bang for your buck, and there's more eyes on it. And the game was a disappointment. I thought the game was really flat and really disappointing, especially if you're a National League guy like we are. By the way, Tony, speaking of other sporting events going on, you know what?
Oh,
yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, what I loved of the All-Star game was I'm a John Schneider guy, the manager of the Blue Jays. I'm a John Schneider guy. I'm getting a Paulie needs to de-blur. I'm getting a Paulie needs to de-blur. Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay. Paulie's coming right back. He's going to de-blur. It's all good. Probably something to do with the heat in the Bay Area right now, you guys. But back to the All-Star game last night. Yeah, I loved what they did with Ray Charles, and I loved the chat that they have with John Schneider and Dave Roberts, from the dugout. And John Schneider just seems like a really cool guy to play for. Dave Roberts does too, to be honest with you. Yes, he's a Dodgers manager. I get it. But he seems like a cool cat to play for, and former Giant for a little while. But Schneider, I don't know. He just seems like a good dude, and I feel like he'd be fun to play for, and a bit of a motivator. So, and the Blue Jays, that World Series last year with the Dodgers, one of the greatest World Series I've ever seen. 7 games. I was obviously pulling for the Blue Jays, but it's like you got to tip your cap to the Dodgers when that happens. Hang on one sec. Paulie's coming back. Okay, still blurry, but hopefully you de-blur. So
give me a minute to get my coordinates together. I'm like beaming up like on Star Trek, let me get the coordinates straight. Hopefully I'll all the particles will come together. And by the way, great call. Dom Peralta saying, once I get into French film, my official acting name will be Paulie de Blur. Great call. And then Joe Cool asked a legitimate question. Where does Paulie go when he de-blurs? Particle land? It's a good theory, dude. We might have to go to Particle Land tonight too, because it's kind of a tradition on Wednesday night. I wouldn't mind a little trip to Particle Land tonight either.
I like Particle Land. I also like maybe going to Bookmarks too, Paulie, because it's been a while since we've gone to Bookmarks.
Dude, I demand we go to Bookmarks. There's so much. In fact, why don't we do this? Let's do this. I wanted to shout out real quick. I wanted to give Don Peralta and Stellar Design some love because we got a lot of stuff to get to. So, but before I do that, you know who I want to shout out, Tony, who I was watching today? So I went England and Argentina, of course. Did not watch the ESPYs at all. I'm not an ESPYs guy. I don't think anybody really cares about the ESPYs. The biggest memory I have of the ESPYs of all time is when Brian Wilson went up in a spandex tuxedo. That made me laugh. I thought that was funny. Aside from that, though, it's way too self-serving, and there's nothing really going on for me. But I watched the Valkyries go into freaking Indiana and beat Caitlin Clark. Dude, I got wrapped up in Valkyrie ball tonight, dude. 88-75. How does this sound? Valkyries have an 8-game winning streak, and shout out to Gabby Williams, dude. Gabby Williams of the Valkyries has a tattoo on her arm. You know what it is? She's got the Rolling Stones tongue on her freaking arm. I'm like, okay, I got to get Gabby Williams on the show ASAP. And the truth of the matter is, I did reach out to the Valkyries. I think we're going to get a player next week. So we'll have our first Valkyries guest. But anyway, a little Valkyrie update for you, Tony. I was watching Valkyrie ball. They look great. They beat Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham, and that's 8 straight. And again, shout out Gabby Williams for the Rolling Stones tattoo on the arm. Nice touch.
That's rad. And also bummer to see Mick Jagger in the stands today, like
I
kind of
hate
just
seeing a
shaking his head.
disappointed Jagger. I know. I don't want to disappoint Jagger. I know.
I know, man. And so I wonder if Geezer Butler was in the house. I'm guessing not. Well, I don't know. But like Jagger sitting there, and there's another good video too. Jagger talking about like how in 1966, when England won the World Cup, Jagger was in LA in a recording studio.
Yeah, I
He
saw
wasn't-
that. I think that's in bookmarks. Yeah, I think it's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really freaking cool, man. So now, Paulie, are you gonna have World Cup withdrawals once this ends? Because
Yes,
I
I
definitely
told Ted Ramey yesterday, dude. I'm like, it's like a before it even happens, I'm starting to get bummed out. Like, I'm bummed out that the final game is on Sunday because I'm like, you guys got to keep this thing going. We need to drum up some more matches because it's kind of sad. All the countries are going home. There's only 2 left. And they're playing the final in Jersey. I wonder because they are having a serious heat wave there right now. Rags, right? It was like 100 degrees there today. Like, the conditions in Jersey on Sunday might be brutal. I'm just throwing that out there.
And also Saturday, don't sleep on the Saturday consolation game between France and England. 2 bitter teams that, I mean, I'm surprised they do that match, to be honest with you. That's got to be, they're tied to advertising or sales dollars or something, because I don't know. Nobody wants to play a consolation game, dude. And then if somebody gets hurt in a consolation game, that would really suck. And a game that really doesn't mean anything. So I'm curious why they do that. If anybody knows why they actually do the consolation game, holler in the chat, because I don't know why. And when we play these little tournaments that Dom plays in, they do a consolation game sometimes, and it's like, oh God, why? Like, come on.
The only thing about it that's good for kids is that they get to keep playing. Like, you get to keep playing instead of standing there and watching. But for professionals, I hear you. Even look at Miriam. She goes, I hate the consolation match. Robot Centaur, Saturday should be more entertaining than the final. That's an interesting comment. I'll keep an eye on that. Dude, I'll watch. Listen, you're talking to a guy who watches preseason football, okay? And by the way, I am keeping tabs. We have a game, I believe, a month from today. It all starts. I think the Niners have a game 1 month from today against Tennessee. Is that right, you guys? I think it's Tennessee. Anyway, they got a game coming up, so it's almost time. Tony, when you come back from your trip, we will be on the brink of talking football, and I don't want to say anything and jinx this, but Tony and I have something brewing that might make this football season really, really, really cool on the PMP show. And I don't want to get too far ahead of this thing, but we're working on something right now. Hopefully this comes through, and if it does, you guys are going to be really psyched. And I should be able to announce it, I would think, within a month. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah. There's a couple of things, because Paulie and I had a good chat about some ideas today about stuff. So there's what you're talking about, Paulie, and then what we were talking about earlier today. So and NFL is king, and the reason why is look at how much people are already thirsting and craving for NFL action, dude. I mean, it helps when the Giants are good, because then you're not as like craving it as much because you got Giants ball. But when the Giants stink, and when you're wondering if they're going to trade away Logan Webb and Luis Ariz and who else, it's just not a great scene. Paulie, I want to go to bookmarks before we get to Scarlet Fire, so I want you to take it to Dominic Peralta.
Okay,
and then we'll go from there.
You got it, buddy. And I definitely can't wait to talk about Dan Coach Emilio tonight, because I had a long call with him today too. And Dan, I'm telling you right now, Dan is like the Black Sabbath song, The Wizard. You know what I mean? The lyrics of The Wizard, everyone's happy when the wizard walks by, sprinkling his magic. Dude, that's Dan Coach Emilio is sprinkling magic on my financial world. But anyway, we'll talk about that in a little bit. For starters, I want to talk about the Swiss Army knife that is Dom Peralta. This guy, I don't know if he sleeps, and I'm saying he might not. Dom might not sleep. He might just work throughout the night and right into the next show. Peralta Arts and Company is a reflection of Dom's work ethic. This is where graphic design, illustration, music, and pop culture all come and collide in a beautiful way. We do have an update tonight. Now, Tony, this is something I've been encouraging for weeks, and I'm so glad to see this happen. We have been saying, like, use Dom for a special occasion. If you want him to make like a commemorative poster, commemorative, flyers for any event that you guys have, family event, graduations, anniversaries. Guess who stepped up to the plate? Bonnie Scarlet Fire did. So Dom is working with Bonnie to design a commemorative design for a special multi-generational family trip in August to Long Beach Island. They call it LBI in Jersey. There it is right there. That looks freaking great. That looks like a minor league baseball team logo or something like that.
So
Like,
I think, and Bonnie can talk about this when she comes on, but I think this is inspired by like baseball tournament t-shirts or baseball tournament posters and shirts. And that, I mean, it's just Dom Peralta at his finest. And that's what we talk about. If you have a special event coming up, like Bonnie's doing this for a family get together on the East Coast, and you want to commemorate it with some sort of poster or artwork or t-shirt or whatever, Dom is your guy, man. Dom, that's why the creative juices are constantly flowing. I wonder how he gets to sleep. Like, does he have to take like some sort of sleeping pill that, like, because I see Dom as a guy who's like an Energizer bunny, constantly creating and with idea after idea after idea. He's doing the poster for our horseshoe tournament as well. And I was like, Dom, remember, we have a budget. We are paying you, dude. We want to pay you. And he's like, hell yeah. So Dom and I were just talking about ideas yesterday, as a matter of fact, Paulie. So if you want to hire Dom, like Bonnie did, like I did, like a bunch of people are doing, get in touch with Dom. 650-796-3144. 650-796-3144. Or email Dom, Dominic@stellar.design, Paulie.
yes, exactly. And thank you, Dom, for all you do, man. And again, I'm telling you right now, like Tony's, he's being skeptical. He's doubting what's right in front of him. He's going, I don't think Paulie and Dom are going to free the thumb drive. I'll believe it when I say, I'm telling you right now. Well, see what I mean? Now we're going to have to stick it in his face, Dom. Now we're going to have to stick it right in his face. Because when he comes home, I'm going to hit him with the kitchen effing sink of sounds. It's coming, folks. And Dom, me and you are going to make that happen. Okay. And Dom, the last thing on Dom Peralta's sleep schedule, he says he does sleep thanks to the dispensary business. That makes two of us, buddy. That's the only way I can get to bed too. But anyway, Thank you, Dom. And thank you, Stellar Design. Email Dom once again, Dominic@stellar.design. Okay, Tony, I'm just trying to make sure before we dive into Bonnie and the music assignment that I didn't leave anything on the scrap heap here. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Okay. Okay, Tony, I'm going to hand it over to you, buddy. If it's time to bring in Bonnie, I'll let you kind of do the introductions.
No, Paulie, it's not time to bring in Bonnie just yet.
It's time.
Sure, go ahead, laugh if you want to.
For bookmarks.
Okay, that's how you get your kicks. You and your good time buddies.
PMP style.
I got a flash for you, Joy Boy. Party time is over.
Here we go. Build it up.
Tony, give me the arms, dude. Give me the arms real quick. Give me, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Okay. I hope you guys are dancing at home. Don't be shy. Once that beat kicks in, man, get loose. You guys go ahead and get loose. 100% that's Vito music, dude. Absolutely. Leather cap. By the way, if you ever see that Sopranos episode again, where they find Vito at the gay bar and he's got all his leather on and stuff, I want you to keep in mind when the other wise guys see him, he's spotted, they come up to him and he's like, no, this is just a joke. It's a joke. When he's saying all that, Vito is on a leash, Tony. I'm just throwing that out there.
I know.
He's leashed up. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. And by the way, Particle Patton, also known as Patrick Patton, dude, I've got your new artwork. I'm going to share it tonight because we mentioned Particle Land earlier, and there's an update to Particle Land, Paulie. So we're
nice. Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
Show that. Okay. I have it loaded. We'll show it before the night's end.
Okay.
Bonnie is chilling out in the green room, hanging out. Bonnie, thank you for being so patient.
We're coming, Bonnie. We're coming around, y'all. We're coming. Yeah.
Yeah. Coming around. So, Paulie, I'm going to get us into bookmarks right now, if you don't mind. And
I can't wait.
Ooh, baby, I can't wait. Okay. We're going to start off with Tyson, dude.
Oh, okay. So this is tonight. I don't know if you guys have seen this. This is not a joke. This is Mike Tyson, and they're giving an award out at the ESPYs. I'm just laughing at Tyson, dude. I just see him there. They were giving an award out to Shohei Ohtani, and listen.
Oh, here we go. Ready? Here we go.
And the ESPY award goes to, check this out, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei could not be here tonight. He sends his gratitude and appreciation to ESPN and everyone who voted for him.
Shohei's the guy.
Right there. That's all. And did you catch that? You guys, you catch what's going on? Mike Tyson is so removed from like the baseball universe. He actually says at the end, he goes, "Oh, Shohei's a guy." You didn't even know who it was.
Oh my God.
Give me that one more time if you can. Oh, Shohei's a guy. Okay, got it.
Yeah, we'll do the intro again one more time. The intro.
And the SB award goes to, check this out, Shohei Ohtani.
Did I do good? And then I'll go here and then right here. And then here we go towards the end.
For him.
Shohei's the guy.
Hey, Mike, do you think, man? I got your. I'll take Tyson over Shohei any day of the week.
Fernandez hits him.
Oh, this I just wanted to show this in bookmarks too, Paulie, because this is the freaking elbow by Enzo Fernandez. I don't know if this is an elbow.
Look off the ball. So
I mean, it's just
Enzo
like a
Fernandez
haymaker,
hits
dude.
Yeah.
Look off the ball. So there's a Enzo
No,
Fernandez
I mean,
hits him.
They got a free kick out of that, Paulie. No yellow card, no red card, nothing. Just a free kick.
Yeah.
And then again, I remind people that's the same guy who scored the equalizer.
Into the middle, Enzo Fernandez.
This is. Oh, and then I just wanted to show.
Yeah.
Just appreciation for Messi and the actual goals that they scored, because it's a great center by Messi and then the freaking cannon.
And before you cue this up, Tony, a big hello to all of the FIFA watchdogs who are going to come and condemn us for promoting their product. Hi, FIFA. How you guys doing? We're your best friends over here. Polymac Particle Show. We're the ones showing the FIFA highlights. Come and get us. I know we're a big threat to everybody, but I'm just saying hello. Just saying hello to all the watchdogs coming our way. Yeah.
Hi, people. Hi, people at FIFA. You're shady as hell. Hello.
And why are we letting guys punch people in the back of the head? Since when is that allowed? Yeah.
I don't know, man. Argentina seems like they get a lot of leeway, but I mean, this is beautiful soccer right here. Though. I got
agony at the feet. But that was a beautiful goal. What a goal, man.
And then here's the that was the equalizer, and then here's the go-ahead goal. Oh no, sorry. This is I don't need that. This is it. This is the go-ahead goal, and this is Paulie. This is the sorry, I keep messing up. Listen to the call. Oh, this is so good, Paulie. Stand by. Ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Somebody else posts saying there's nothing better than sad fans in costumes. You know?
It's a good call. It's like hey, no offensive intended if there's any Raider fans out there, but like every home Raider game, yeah.
Oh,
you got a sea of depressed fans in costume. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Now, Paulie, moving on. This is very interesting. I don't know if you saw this. Okay,
I did, but explain to those who didn't. So I have seen this. Yeah.
So this is just Steve Kerr. Somebody noticed Steve Kerr cruising by, and they took out their phone and started recording. And they ask Kerr. They say hello, and Kerr just being the cool cat that he didn't have to roll down his window. He didn't have to say hello. He didn't have to acknowledge. But Kerr, being the cool cat that he is, acknowledged and also dropped a little nugget. So here you go. Here you go.
Good.
Hey, we need to get LeBron, man.
But we need LeBron.
LeBron.
Oh, we got him.
Okay, that's good. And
Put that on Twitter.
okay, I got it.
Did you hear what he said, Paulie?
I did. So the passenger in the car said, "Hey, we got to get LeBron," and then Coach Kerr said, "We did. Go ahead and put that on Twitter." The question is, he's got to be kidding, right? I mean, he wouldn't announce this to some guy driving by in the freaking street. I mean, I have to think he's just being playful, right?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, but that's wild stuff. It's like he's throwing that out there. So I would assume he's messing around.
Let me ask you a question, Tony. In the off season, because I'm not going to make any accusations here, and I'm not. Believe me, I don't know anything, folks. But I have my suspicions about certain people. You know how they say, like, it takes one to know one, that kind of thing. When I look at Steve Kerr in this relaxed fashion, cruising around, windows open, summertime. I love that he's in San Francisco. Does he hit the dispensary in the off season? I'm just asking.
Maybe.
It wouldn't shock me. You know, he's all you got to calm your nerves in the office. He's a Southern California kid. He enjoys the beach culture. You know, he's always so cool under pressure. Well, I actually seen him snap a few whiteboards along the way too. But my point is, I think I'm just suggesting it. It's a possibility. There might have been a dispensary visit in the mix here somewhere. I'm just
dude. And also, he loves a good beer as well. As
he's like Tommy Tolbert. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, he and Tom and Kerr love to have a couple of suds together. But hey, more power to him if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? And I know you believe that as well. So, Paulie, moving on. So this, by the way, this is look at Diego Maradona, and the tweet says, "Sure, the English may very well hate me, but the Scottish love me, and that's all that matters." And look at Maradona right there, dude. And I heard, and maybe Robot Centaur, you can back this up, that Argentina specifically asked to wear the dark blue unis because of a tribute to Maradona and when they played England and they wore the blue unis. So
nice.
I think so it's like I could be wrong there, but Robot Center, did you hear that? Let me know in the chat. And then also, Paulie, here you go, dude.
Look at Mick. I hate seeing Mick like this. I know.
Here we go.
I've never seen a rejected Mick Jagger before. It's the first time. Sorry, Mick. I know, man. Sorry, bro. I'm going to miss him. I'm going to miss him at the final. I really am. That's all that needs to be said. No words. Yeah. I mean, I tell you what, that would be hard for me to know that I personally disappointed Mick Jagger. I'd have a hard time sleeping that night, folks.
I totally, dude. Yeah. God. Although foreign tongues should get him out of that that stupid.
Totally.
And also the tweet says shattered, which is great. Is great. Now this has nothing to do with anything, but this is our guy Robbie Avila, dude.
I remember him. This is my boy right here. He lit it up in the March Madness tournament. Yeah.
Yes, and now the Lakers gave him a contract, and he's playing the NBA Summer League. And these are the names. These are the names they're giving him, dude.
Okay.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, which he already had.
Yep.
Kevin McPhail. Milk Chamberlain.
Nice.
Larry Nerd.
Yeah.
Shaquille Oatmeal.
Nice.
Shane Gillis Alexander.
Nice.
Skim Duncan, Steph McFlurry, and JJ Reddit. Dude, this guy, I mean, great freaking
He's
move.
a hero. This guy's a hero to the common man. I salute this guy. Hey, man, onward and upward, man. He's playing in the NBA Summer League. We're not. So the kid's doing something right. Keep going, brother. I got you.
Dude, I'm a fan. I mean,
Me
like,
too.
if there's anyone that's going to get me interested in Lakers ball, it's this guy.
Same here. Here. Great call.
Noemi, go get yourself a jersey of this kid and put one of those names on the back. Come on.
Yeah,
Come
like
on.
McFlurry. Yeah.
There's freaking JJ Reddit, Shaquille Oatmeal. That's great stuff.
Fear and Loathing
Now,
Las
Paulie,
Vegas
maybe we
with you.
should end with this, or do you want to?
Tony, I am going to say I think I'm going to ask for one more quick hit tomorrow because I got other stuff in there that's going to get dated too soon. No. Go back 50. No. Yeah, end with this one. Yeah.
Okay.
Tony and I are big Gary Busey fans. This goes back decades, folks, and I think it kind of started with Point Break. I mean, throwing the brick in the pool. I mean, Utah get me 2. There's meatball sandwiches, and I want a lemonade with that. Like, Tony and I are just disciples of Busey because he's so out of his freaking mind. And here's the proof: they're setting up an interview for some documentary. Just listen to Busey. Just listen to him.
I mean, it's wild, and this is posted by Todd Spence, the movie director. So here we go. And Todd Spence posted this saying, "This isn't a bit. I've worked with Gary, and he really does act like this." So hang on, here we go.
Fear and Loathing Las Vegas with you as the policeman. How did it play out?
Start over. Call my name like you just got here.
Talk to us a little bit about Fear and Loathing.
Slow down with your talking. Don't make it an interview. Talk to me like you're personal. Like you don't interrupt me, you know. Wait, you got to get my attention before you ask me the question. I'm giving you a scenario here. Give me something to work with. Don't just shoot questions at me or I can't do it. Here's the deal. I'm sitting here. I'm out here by myself. You come in and you say, Gary, and I turn and look and sit up. And you introduce yourself to me and tell me what you're doing and ask me if it's okay.
Look at this dude.
That'll be good.
Oh,
Gary,
Watch this.
Hey.
I'm here exploring the writer and the personality.
What is your name?
My name's Tom Thurman.
Tom Thurman. Nice to meet you. I'm Gary.
Gary, nice to meet you. Thanks for joining us, man.
You just walked in, huh? You got this lavalier. What's this for?
Just to have two different versions of it.
Good idea. Okay.
Gary?
Yeah.
Tom Thurman.
Hey, Tom. How are you?
Guys
Good,
out
how
of
are
his
you,
fucking
man?
mind. All right,
I've been great. I've been great. What? You just walk
Hold
in?
on.
Just walked in.
That's the way,
The
that's
dog.
the way I like it. You know?
yeah.
Ambitiously meet people and be hospitable. What's going on?
I'm
That
directing.
dog is barking. That is not my dog. It's an honor for me to be here. To just
Out of his mind. Tony, out of his mind. Anyway, just a little taste of Busey. Thanks for the No, I know. Let him go. You got to let, I'm telling you, when Busey checks out, it's going to be a sad day. Enjoy him while he's here. And by the way, shout out to his pad. It looks like he's living down in, what is that, Malibu, you guys? Probably Malibu?
I don't know, man. But this, by the way, I appreciate you not putting Busey 6 feet under yet. That's cool.
Wait, my pleasure. No, I want him around. I want to keep Busey around. All right, Scarlet Fire. Thank you for your patience. We'll do another bookmark hit tomorrow. Before we go to Scarlet Fire, I got to handle some more business. Sorry, Scarlet Fire. Real quick, I want to talk about Dan Coach Emilio and SecureMoney.com because I am hot off the heels or hot off the presses, whatever you want to say, of a really productive phone call with Dan today at SecureMoney.com. So Dan, first of all, some broad strokes on Dan. He's 30 years in the financial game. He has dedicated his adult life to providing his clients with honest service and great results, both of which you deserve. And again, the focus of Dan's approach when it comes to working with your money, working with your financial future, trying to kind of shore things up. 2 words, safety and protection, meaning Dan is committed and has the expertise to help you never lose the money that you already possess and also to assist you and help you grow your finances with opportunity. Now, that's where I can come in. So I went to Dan a couple of weeks ago. I said, listen, I got this 401k. I got this like chunk of money sitting there. It's really not doing anything. And I'm not crazy about where it is. So Dan looked at all my paperwork. This is what he said, Tony. He goes, give me a couple days on this. Let me come up with some ideas and we're going to have another conversation. So today we had the follow-up conversation. Dude, now he's sending more stuff for me to review first, so I haven't made like my final determination yet, but he has given me so many great options about how to grow my money. For example, I didn't even know you could do this. Again, this is very educational for me, but did you guys know, and if you do, forgive me, again, I'm a beginner, but you can take like a chunk of your 401k and put it in like in an aggressive fund. You can take another chunk and have it more conservative to grow over time. But he's got like guaranteed routes to take where you'll see 8% growth per year. I mean, Tony, wouldn't you like to grow your money by 8% every year? I would. Thank you.
Yeah.
And so Dan, these are just some of the ideas Dan's coming to the table with. And that's just one area. I'm working with him on my 401k, but he can also help you with retirement planning, life insurance policies, IRA planning, estate planning. And take it from me, if you want to do something with your 401k, you want to grow that money, Dan is the guy. Tony, the confidence, the surge of confidence I got just talking to Dan. I'm like, and Dan is such a chill dude. I want to have Dan on while Tony's gone too. We'll talk some Giants with him, but he just puts you at ease and he's like, guys, don't even worry. We're going to grow this money. You're going to have a lot more. He actually started throwing some figures out there. He goes, what's your goal? You want to grow to X number of dollars? I was like, yes, I would love that. Thank you. So anyway, Dan has access to guaranteed options, paying 7% on 2-year terms, 8% on 5-year terms. He is the financial professional you guys want and need in your corner. Take it from me. Let him advise you, and what the future looks like to you, it's really in your hands. But Dan has the answers and he's got the keys to open those doors to real financial kind of confidence and growth. Call him today, 1-888-960-SAFE, 1-888-960-7233. You can also email Dan. It's dan@securemoney.com. And I can't say enough good things, Tony. Again, it's great to see a guy like Dan Coach Emilio once he snaps into professional mode, because he's not messing around. Like he's not messing around. He's like, here's what we're going to do. Here's how we're going to do it. And here's why you're going to be psyched. I'm like, tell me where to sign, dude. I'm in. So anyway, thank you, Dan. Thank you, Secure Money. And by all means, visit his site, securemoney.com. Thank you, Dan. The work will continue.
Yeah, maybe we put Dan in the front office for the Giants, Paulie, and he'll get down to some business. And also, I just want to remind people that Dan's not out there on billboards. He's not spending a crap ton of money on like some marketing. He's word of mouth, and he wants to people. We want people to spread the word about Dan based on their experiences with Dan. It's the same thing with Carlos De La Fuente. Same thing with all of our partners. So even if it's not you, if you know somebody else who might benefit from Dan's work, refer Dan to them and let them know, because Paulie is basically referring me. And
and you really, because I want you to do well. I want Tony to benefit. Like, this is a great ally we have. And by the way, Tony, once I get through with Dan, that's when I move in on Carlos. He's next. Get ready. I'm coming for him next. But I got to finish this thing up with Dan first. And again, I cannot say enough good things, Tony. He's been fantastic.
Yeah. So just again, secure money with Dan Coach Emilio. Just protect what you've built, like it says right there on the screen, and grow what you have. Paulie, that's what you're doing. You are growing what you have. I don't know how to do that. You don't know how to do that. Dan does. 888-960-SAFE, 888-960-SAFE, or email him, dan@securemoney.com. Also at NorCal Sports NW on YouTube if you want to check him out post Giants games.
Thank you, Tony. And last thing on Dan is, if you're familiar with the term, I think it was in Blazing Saddles where they go, Leon is getting larger. It's the same thing Dan's going to do, but with your money, folks. Okay, a little comedy at the end for your head. Okay, nice. Now, Tony, let's meet the great, the lovely, the New Jersey born and bred. She is one of my favorite hippie soul sisters. She is Bonnie Scarlet Fire, the newly married Bonnie Scarlet Fire. She's just about to have a year anniversary, I believe. But we've loved Bonnie since the day we crossed paths with her. So let's bring her in for the music assignment. She has a special thing tonight for all of us.
Peep this, particle heads. PMP's weekly musical assignment begins now, right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the frauds of PMP. Giants and Niners and pop culture takes. They bring the best every day. The frauds of PMP. They're not the gals, they're not the dames, dropping facts that are so insane. More knowledge than you and me. It's the frauds of PMP. The frauds of PMP.
Yeah, so Bonnie, it is so nice to see your smiling face. Welcome to the PMP show. How you feeling tonight, kid?
I feel great. Nice to see you too, Paulie. Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Tony.
Hi, Bonnie. Great to see you. Great to see you.
I got to see Tony in person a few times over the last few months, and it was so great.
Oh, Tony's one of the best. Tony's one of the all-time greats, no question.
And hanging with Bonnie, she's in the zone with the scorebook, keeping score at the SI baseball game. So I was like, okay, I gotta it's in between innings right now. Bonnie might have a break. I'm gonna go sit next to her and we're gonna talk for a second. And then I know as soon as that first pitch is thrown the next inning, she's got to lock in and focus. So Bonnie, by the way, being a baseball coach myself, I wholeheartedly appreciate the person that steps up to do the scorebook or to do the game changer, to do any of that stuff, because that's not me.
It's a big responsibility too. That's an important job. Yeah.
Huge. And one of the biggest perks of coaching kids, other than the many perks of coaching, is that you're not in the stands doing that stuff. Other people can do that stuff. So thank you, Bonnie, on behalf of all the coaches out there.
Sure. No, it takes a team. And I always love the fact that you respected the process. You were like, I know you got things to do, Bonnie. Just quick hello, and then I'm going to step away.
Oh, totally. No, Tony, he gets it.
Tony understood it. Yeah.
And by the way, I want to say it's great having Bonnie back on the show. You know what I always remember, Tony, is when we did, and unfortunately we had to do this at all, but we had last year after Bob Weir passed away, we had like a Bob Weir tribute show where I had some of my friends on, Grateful Dead fans I grew up with, and Bonnie joined us as well. And I just remember your hit that night being very memorable because you talked about what it was like being a young girl, essentially, and in that kind of environment, and how you always felt safe at a Dead show. And I totally knew exactly what you were saying, because there was a lot of respect at Dead shows for everybody. Like, if you're there, you're good with all of us. And I just remember that being very memorable, Bonnie. So you did a great job that night. I'm sure you're going to crush it tonight too.
Thank you, Paulie. That was a special night. I wasn't sure what to say, and so I just sort of was winging it. And of course, after I thought of 3 other different things I could have said. But I'm glad you remember it well.
You know, it's so
It was
funny.
fun.
I was talking to you about, well, actually to one of our other sponsors, Tom Stack, a couple of weeks ago. Tom and I were talking, and we were talking about the St. Stephen show, 10-11-83 Madison Square Garden, because like I want to just get some of that magic dust by being near Bonnie that she was at that show. and Tom Stack was talking about St. Stephen and how like after 83 they never played it again. And I was like, do you know Scarlet Fire on the show, like in the audience? And he goes, yeah, I think I know who that is. I'm like, she was at that show, dude. So I'm just saying, next time you see Tom, get ready, because now he's going to hit you with like 8 million questions.
I'm ready. And I was young. I mean, I was 16. So I was a very young kid at that show. And that's a prime example of what I was talking about. By the way, I always like to tell you, I really didn't appreciate the moment. I had no idea. I didn't know enough about the Dead at that point to understand how important that was. I just knew that the place went bonkers, like bananas. And I thought, wow, this is so fun. Like, I don't.
Right.
I'm into this. You know.
Do they do this all the time? Is it like this?
Yeah, this must be all the time. So yeah, it was special. Only in retrospect, I think.
Bonnie, what led you to go to that show? Was it an older like sibling or a friend or somebody that was just like, hey, I want to go check out this hippie band? Like what brought you to that show?
A good question. I was originally introduced to the Dead by an older cousin. I had a lot of older hippie cousins. They were blast, and they introduced me to a lot of great music. I think I developed a better taste in music by hanging out with them.
Yeah.
And so they introduced me to the Dead, and then I went with friends just because Polly knows where I grew up. It was at the Meadowlands. It was like what everybody did. So I mean, half of the kids in my high school were going to be going to that show. It's just what everybody was doing. So I was like, sure, I'll go do that too. That seems fun. That wasn't my first show, though. I'd been to it, maybe it was my third. So I had sort of a general idea what I was doing, but it just seemed like a fun thing to do. And I would do the fun thing.
Well, Bonnie, it's great. I'm so happy that I actually now know somebody who was at such a historical. And I know I really do. To me, that's like the coolest thing. And also, I wanted to say, great decision hiring Don Peralta to make that artwork for your family reunion. Now, incredible that he knocked that out, and it's so great. Yeah, there it is, Tony. Very nice.
Isn't it beautiful? I love it so much.
And these are what generations of your family all getting together for just a big throwdown?
Well, so the real reason for it is that my dad is turning 90, which is what the 90 is for.
God bless him.
I know. I'm so lucky to still have my dad at this point. And my dad, by the way, I know I told stories about him in the past when I did Shows Your Studs. And he's like the OG baseball guy. I learned about baseball from my dad. He was my brother's Little League baseball coach. He taught me how to keep the scorebook. He took us to Shea Stadium in 1972. We always went to Yankee games, but he took us to a game at Shea in 72 because he wanted us to see Willie Mays. And he was very specific about that and lectured us the whole way there in the car.
Yeah.
So I wanted to work baseball into it. So he's turning 90. His wife, my stepmother, is turning 79.
Oh.
I'm turning 60. On the same, Tony and I are birthday twins, by the way. Tony and I share a birthday.
Nice.
That's right.
So on our birthday, Tony.
Yes.
On our birthday, I turned 60. And then my sons also have summer birthdays. So one's turning 23 and the other's turning 21. So we're all getting together to have sort of a summer beach vacation together and celebrate all our birthdays and just enjoy time together. You know, when your kids get to be that age, just spending time with them is really all you want to do.
You'll have a great time, Bonnie. That's getting Long Beach Island is so much fun, man. I went down there a few times too. It's always killer down there. So
hey, Bonnie, also real quick, Polly, I just want to let Bonnie, I'm actually going to a Yankees game when I'm out in New York. So I'll be it's Yankees Cubs that we're going to be checking out. So after Cooperstown, we're going to go to Yankee Stadium. So I'm actually really excited to check it out and to get some Yankees ball under my belt. So I'll be thinking of you, and I can't say I'll be supporting the Pinstripes, but I'll be there. I know
you're gonna feel it though. You'll feel it. It's pretty freaking amazing. The fans are incredible. Bonnie, what's the name? I'm not the biggest Yankee Stadium aficionado because I went to Mets games when I was back there. But what is the name? I know there's like a really famous pizza place right across the street from Yankee Stadium. Do you know the one I'm talking about? Like I don't know the name.
I don't. The last time I was there, it's a really fun environment. You're gonna love it, Tony. It's like you're at Mardi Gras. Like the streets are packed with people, and there's all this really great Dominican food, like street food that you can buy. It's very active, high energy place. It's very unique. like the,
Wait, Bonnie, you're telling me there's going to be better offerings than bacon wrapped hot dogs like outside of Oracle?
yes, no
okay.
hepatitis hot dogs outside of Yankee Stadium.
Hepatitis on a stick. That's what I always say. When my
That's
kids
no.
are like, Dad, get me one of those things. I'm like, I'm not sending you guys home to your mother with
No.
hepatitis. Yeah, that's not
No.
happening. Yeah.
The health department does not inspect those little cartons.
Yeah.
They do not.
Last
Dude,
thing
No.
yeah. How was your weekend at Dad's house? Yeah, it was good. We all got hepatitis at the game. It was nice. Yeah. Yeah.
They're not like that. They're I don't know if you know this, Tony, but the name for the Bronx, the people who grew up where Paulie and I grew up, we call it the Boogie Down. And you can tell why it's called the Boogie Down Bronx, because the energy is like, it's sort of like a lot of New York things, very high. So just enjoy the whole scene. I wouldn't worry about there's so many great options. There's lots of cool things to see. There's music, there's people everywhere. Getting in, though, I will tell you, at the new Yankee Stadium, which we call the house that Jeter built, the old Yankee Stadium is the house that Ruth built.
Nice.
It takes a long time. They're not really great with the flow of people. So give yourself time to give yourself a little extra time to get in the
Yeah, I
ballpark.
think the boys, we're going with like a bunch of different families, and I think all the boys want to get in and see BP and everything. So we're trying to get in there really early to catch back
It's
practice. and all
cool.
that
It's
stuff.
really open. There's lots of good food inside. You'll hear a roll call if you haven't experienced a roll call before. Those are really fun.
Do you know about that, Tony? Where the
you're confused.
fans in the bleacher? Well, tell them, Bonnie. Yeah, you'll love it.
So they go around every player on the field and they chant the player's name until the player acknowledges them
and tips the cap. Like it's and Tony, every player on the field turns around and tips their cap to the bleachers. Yeah,
and they won't stop until they do it. So if you don't acknowledge quickly, you're going to hear that for a long. Aaron Judge, until he waves or tips his cap or does some way of acknowledging. Every player, just in the beginning of the game, it doesn't, it's just once a player, but yeah.
I prefer, Bonnie, I prefer that to the outfield bump and grind that the Giants do this season.
Dude,
you're not going to see that.
Hey, Tony, I got one more thing on the Bronx to tell you, and then we can start Bonnie's music assignment. Because she mentioned the Boogie Down. I don't know if you know this. So that's what they call it, Boogie Down Bronx. And that might help make sense to you now with one of my favorite early rappers of all time was KRS-One. He's from the Bronx, and the name of his outfit is Boogie Down Production. So that's why it's called Boogie Down Production from the Bronx. Yeah, and also from the Bronx, the great Ace Frehley from Kiss is from the Bronx. Lead guitar player. Came from the Bronx, and you're gonna love the Bronx, dude. I'm kind of I wish I was going with you. Yeah,
dude, Paulie, you know my friend Vito Colucci, who's
I know him. I remember him. Short guy, big body.
Gosh.
Yeah.
What a great name.
And his dad, right, Vito Colucci, and his dad is a boxer from the Bronx. And so Vito is he's sending me his recommendations of food and pizza joints in the Bronx that we need to go to. So I'm very, very excited to get his recommendations and go check those out as well. So I can't wait. I can't wait.
Final Bronx
it's funny you ask about pizza. I don't think of pizza in the Bronx. I don't put those two things together, but I'm sure.
There is one, though. P1 Chuck knows it, because he talks about it all the time. There's supposed to be like a great pizza spot right across the street. Rag says, shout out Benny Blanco from the Bronx. I'm with him. Benny Blanco. And also, final Bronx reference, Tony, Raging Bull, Jake LaMotta. Robert De Niro played Jake LaMotta. He was from the Bronx as well. So there you go.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's your Bronx.
Also Fort Apache, the Bronx, if you want to see.
Nice. Oh, Paul Newman. Hey, Bonnie, what would you do? I swear to God, what would you do if I told you I own it on DVD? Because I do. I own it.
I believe it, Paulie.
Yeah.
I believe it.
And
I love that.
also,
yeah.
Don't forget about Calogero and A Bronx Tale. Don't forget about one of them. I mean, that's
Mickey Mantle doesn't care about you. Why do you care about him? Yeah. Right, just crushing the kids' dreams. Yeah. All right, Bonnie, we love you. We are so happy to see your smiling face. But tell everybody, I know where we're going tonight, but for those who are just joining us, let people know what. And again, Bonnie's sponsoring on a Wednesday because she works on Fridays, and this is just the best night for her to do it. Now, if you would like to be a sponsor like Bonnie, all you got to do is email us at Paulie's. It's pauliespod@gmail.com. Select a Friday. Tell us what you want to do for your theme or your concept, and we'll give it to the audience and go from there. But this is the way we like it. We love having you guys join us. So Bonnie is with us, and tell everybody what your assignment is tonight.
Okay. Well, I thought I had a different idea when I first had the whole sort of idea came about being sponsoring musical assignment. And I had a completely different thing. I was going to be like, let's do songs about baseball and blah, blah, blah. But that was we're past that now. That was a couple months ago when a lot of different things were happening.
Yeah.
So then to keep it in line with what Dom created for my family and this family vacation that we're going on together and just the summer and getting warm, I thought, let's do beach songs about the beach or the seashore or, you know, the ocean, whatever it is, but that sort of vibe. I just love this. I got to tell you, Dom's so brilliant. He added those, you know this, Paulie, because you are from New Jersey and Rags, I bet you know too. Those fences, those very specific beach fences that are so unique to LBI.
Yep.
That is such a beautiful detail. And that lighthouse is exactly what the Barnegat Lighthouse looks like. So he really nailed it. I mean,
he did.
He nailed it hard.
He did. Yeah. Well done, Dommy. Very nice.
A shocker. Dom nailed it.
Yeah.
You know?
So that was the theme.
Well, Tony, let's before Bonnie goes and we all go. Well, I think Bonnie should go last, but let's go through the listeners first and see what they sent in.
Well, let me pull that up, Paulie. Stand by, because I was I know Dom was. There's a lot of entries. There were. This is an extensive list here. So
good.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm glad we got a good one.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. So let me get rid of the logo here.
I bet you have, Rex. Rex is like, I've fallen into a few of those fences.
Yeah, haven't we all? You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, here we go.
We've all been there.
Ooh, I'm seeing good
here we go.
already.
So,
Tony,
there's some really good stuff in here. Sweet Mad Hatter starting it off. By the way, Sweet Mad Hatter emailed in pictures at a Eugene Emeralds game. Looks phenomenal, by the way, at the Oregon Ducks ballpark. Just a beautiful thing for baseball. Thank you for that, Sweet Mad Hatter. Hope the leg bong as well. He says The Doors, Moonlight Drive. The Doors,
great song. Great one. Yep.
Excuse me, Miriam checking in. When the Sun Goes Down by Kenny Chesney. Chesney was at the Sphere last month. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either, but good call, Miriam. I love that Miriam. She loves getting out to live gigs, man. She goes and catches her music. Good for you, Miriam. Very nice.
That's fantastic. And then Patty, shocker here. The Boys of Summer. Don Henley.
That's a great song. That's a freaking great song. And by the way, did Henley write that? I think somebody else like really interesting might have written that. But help me out, Patty, or am I off base on this? I think did not Bruce Hornsby. Somebody tell us, Patty, who wrote that freaking song? But it's a great one. Great choice.
Isn't that the song that has? I saw a Deadhead sticker on a Cadillac.
Yeah,
Isn't that one of the lines?
Yeah.
Yep. Paulie, Mike Campbell helped out writing this.
That's it. Mike Campbell. Where'd that come from? Who wrote that?
I just searched it up. So Mike Campbell from Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Yeah.
So how crazy is that, right? So Patty, I don't even know if you knew this. So Mike Campbell, the guitar player in the Heartbreakers with Tom Petty, apparently he wrote that tune and he took it to Tom and he was like, "Hey, we should play this." And Tom was like, "No, man, I don't want that song," or whatever. And then they gave it to freaking Henley and had this huge hit. But anyway, phenomenal. Oh, here we go. Patty's checking in right now. Mike Campbell helped, but Henley wrote the words. Fair enough. Great piece of work, great track, and great submission too. But I knew there was another hand in that tune. Yeah, Mike Campbell. Good call.
Yeah, I saw a Deadhead sticker on a Cadillac. Nobody on the road, nobody on the beach is Patty's.
Yeah, Summer's had a reach, Tony.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Mikey, Patty's better half, says Sea of Love by the Honey Drippers, man. Dude, that is great.
And shout out to the film freaking Sea of Love with Al Pacino and Ellen Barkin, where she's like killing dudes playing that song. But anyway, so I always got the creeps from that song after I saw the movie, but good choice, Mikey. I like the Robert Plant version's really good.
Great track. Lily and Mr. Lily always coming as a 2-pack. Lily says Summer Holiday by Cliff Richards.
Nice.
From the movie of the same title in 1963. And then she goes Summer by War in 1976.
Yeah, Lily, that's a great one. Nice.
Yeah. And then Mr. Lily can't think of a summer beach song.
I love it. Hey, that's all right. You do all the heavy lifting, Lily. It's all good. Yeah.
That's so good. So, she gave us 2, so that's good. So, Noemi checking in. Noemi says, "Remember Walking in the Sand, 1964, the Shangri-Las." Also featured in Goodfellas.
Got to jump in again. Sorry, you guys. Just additional notes on Walking in the Sand. Don't forget, Aerosmith covered that on the Night in the Ruts album. They do a great version of Walking in the Sand. Ba-boom. Great track and good choice, Noemi. Very nice.
Dude, the songs that Aerosmith chooses to cover.
Yeah.
Very, very good choices and very random.
I agree.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Let's go. Arkansas Dave checking in says Kenny Chesney's guitars and tiki bars.
Okay. Damn. Okay. Double Chesney's here. There we go.
Yeah. Look at Cheddar is checking in saying Jimmy Buffett. Changes in latitudes, changes in attitudes, man.
Good title. Good, real good title. Yeah.
It still bums me out that Buffett's,
I know.
left us physically.
know.
But dude, what a vibe. What a freaking vibe from that guy. Jerome sitting on the dock of the bay.
Hell
Otis
yeah,
Redding.
little Otis Redding. You're
Yeah.
damn right. Wrote it in Sausalito, I believe, Tony, looking at San Francisco. So they say.
Nice. I didn't know that. I
Yeah,
love
yeah. Apparently, he was like literally sitting on the shore in Sausalito, looking at the city, and he wrote that tune.
But don't you guys think that Sausalito is like gives you a European vibe?
100%.
Very
100%.
much, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out to
I love
Rod
that.
Brooks, dude. The only person I've ever met who actually lived in Sausalito. Remember when Rod lived there years ago? Yeah, he had a pad over there. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun, man.
Yeah.
Brooksby, I love that. That was a great call, Polly. Corinne Sartori says Izzy Marley, White Sandy Beach of Hawaii.
Okay.
Is nice.
Okay, very nice, Corinne.
Greg Trela checking in 2 Pina Coladas by Garth Brooks.
Nice.
A lot of drinking songs. This is good.
Yeah.
Ray Goodman says Summer Breeze by the Isley Brothers. Oh, and then he also says Wade in the Water by Mavis Staples too.
Very nice. Very
By the way,
nice.
Paulie, you know who shares a birthday with you is Mavis Staples. I found out, by the way.
Oh, really? You know who else? I didn't know Mavis, but I also have, and I love showing these two off. It's a great 2-pack. I get Phoebe Cates, and I also get Stuart Copeland, drummer from the Police.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's no good. He's no good.
Horrible drummer. Yeah, he's a work.
horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Take the sticks away from him. Yeah.
Oh God. P1 Chuck, Beach Baby by First Class.
Okay, Chuck. Okay, man.
Freaking love it. Corinne says My Beach by the Surf Punks. Wow. Check that out. And Rock Lobster by the
That's you won me over. Karen Bell. That's Karen Bell, right? Yeah. Karen Bell.
Yeah.
Rock Lobster for freaking life. I've told you about how I feel about Schneider. When Fred Schneider steps up and goes, "Let's rock," I'm like, that's as good as it gets, folks. So me and you, Karen Bell, I'm a Rock Lobster head too. Great choice.
Oh, freaking great. Here's Bonnie's better half, Mr. Scarlet Fire. Aaron says At the Beach by the Avett Brothers.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny about that, Bonnie? People whose musical opinions I really value and respect have recommended the Avett Brothers to me, and I'm like, I keep meaning to check them out, and not really familiar with their library, but I need to check them out. Right?
Yeah, I'll send you a few songs.
Okay.
I love the Avett Brothers. I didn't know that much about them until Aaron really turned me on to it. And I've been to see them now several times. They put on an amazing show.
Nice.
I'll send you a
Also-
few things, Tony, to check out. They're really great. So talented.
Nice.
Please do. Also, Paulie, Mike Patton, Faith No More's Mike Patton just toured with the Avett Brothers.
Are you serious?
I swear to God. Yeah, he just did a tour with the Avett Brothers. So
okay.
He came through town. I want to say they played the Guild in Menlo Park. But anyways, they did a tour together. I was like, that is a random, forces joining together, but it must have been pretty cool. Moving on, we've got Los, dude, Sailing by Christopher Cross.
yeah, that's good. That's really good. Very good. Oh, he's got a 2-pack. Look at the other one, dude.
Oh,
yeah, all day. Summer Lovin' had me a blast. Summer Lovin' happened so fast. Met a girl crazy for me. Met a boy cute as can be. I'll go all day. Summer fun, something's begun. Tony, when are we doing the Grease watch party? For God's sakes.
That's not when she says, "Tell me about it, stud." Right? That's later on in the movie.
No,
right?
that's later. She's all leathered
That's
up.
at the end.
Yeah,
That's right.
That's with the leather and the cigarette. That's a whole.
That's when
different
she
thing.
flicks the cigarette. That's when she flicks the cigarette.
Tell me
That's
about
right.
it, stud. Yeah, and Travolta's shell shocked.
Yeah.
He has no idea he doesn't know what hit him, and I believe he falls in the ground, and she's like pushing him with the shoe. She just takes over at the end. It's the greatest. Yeah.
She's wearing those candies, those high-heeled candies shoes that were popular back then with like the leather. Is it open toe thing really high?
I got to tell you,
By the way, it's breathtaking. It's breathtaking.
No, you're not kidding. You're not kidding. Yes. Yeah.
Carlos De La Fuente, great choices. And Summer Nights is the wella, huh?
Tell me more. Tell me more. Did you get very far? Tell me more. Yeah. Tell me more. Tony, did you get very far? I know. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. Did she put up a fight?
Tony, how about
That
this one?
doesn't age well. That doesn't
I know.
age well.
Thank you, buddy. Yes, buddy. Exactly.
What did she say? What?
When
That
I
doesn't
said
age well. That lyric
Yes.
not
No.
aging.
How about this one? How about when he's like, we made out under the dock, and he's like doing all like the pelvic thrust and everything.
Yeah.
Tony, we made out under the dock. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like
Nice.
Drew Gilbert in center field, Paulie. Second
Okay,
mention of
Tony.
the-
Very
yeah.
nice. Very nice.
Yeah,
Bringing
there we
it
go.
home. I love it. Yes.
Yeah, and then Carlos de la Fuente. Oh, sorry, I zoomed out there for a second. We've got Gravy, Mark Gravy Graves. When I think of the beach, I think of Bonfire. When I think of Bonfire, I think of AC/DC. My song from Bonfire is what usually happens to me. Shot down in flames is what he said.
Dude, that's what usually happens to me. Hey, you know what though? It's a great song, and I
That's good.
like the way your head's working, Gravy. I know the Bonfire box set, great batch of tunes, and Bon Scott songs always welcome on the PMP show, 100%.
And then honorable mention Y&T's Summertime Girls. Local dudes, Y&T, Summertime Girls. Got to give them some love.
Yep.
Jim Bull, Soccer Bull, says Surf Punks and the Letter to Hawaii. That's the second Surf Punks mentioned in the musical assignment tonight, too. And then also a Jack Johnson and Dave Matthews honorable mention of Song of a Sailor. Son of a Sailor. Dave Matthews and Jack Johnson doing the Jimmy Buffett song. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Then,
Nice.
look at what Dom. So Dom handled the Pearl Jam, Paulie, because I was thinking about Pearl Jam. Dom handled it with Oceans. Freaking phenomenal song. Oh, and then he goes Black Sabbath, Laguna Sunrise.
Nice.
Sound in My Wave.
Oh, dude, look at this! Look at this batch of tunes he threw in there. The Cramps, Bikini Girls, and Machine Guns. No, I know it. I'm a Cramps fan. I absolutely. And the Ramones, rock away, beach. Nice,
There
Tommy.
we go.
Very nice, man.
Hell yeah. See, Dom, way to bring it home, dude. Paulie, I think I've got two, and I think you've got two, but I think we should go one for one.
Okay. We're gonna go one for one. You want to start, or you want me to start? Anything you want, buddy.
You know what? I'll start.
Okay.
I haven't done a lot of, Paulie reminded me, I haven't done a lot of Fish on the musical assignment, and for no reason, but let me change the banner too. But this one goes back to when I lived in Tahoe in those summers in college, and I was working at the deli, and I was just getting into the band Fish, and there's a song. This is their album, A Picture of Nectar, and it's a very wacky album. We're talking 1992 here, and they have a song called "The Mango Song," and it's about and it's a great opener. It's a great opener, but the lyrics are talking about a waiter or a waitress like juggling trays and food and everything, and it says your hands and feet are mangoes, you're going to be a genius anyway. And I was working in the food industry, and I would listen to that song on the beach in Tahoe after getting off of work from the deli and working in the food industry, and literally like bringing out trays of sandwiches and bringing out trays of food to people. So I was like, okay. So that's my first one, The Mango Song. Check it out. It's wacky, but it's a lot of fun. And listening to it on the beach in Tahoe is what it makes me think of, Paulie.
Okay, well, boy, I love where your head's at, and I love the backstory there too. And when you look back on those days, I bet you it's probably like the greatest days of your life. Like that age, that's a sweet spot. Like when you're very young, like late teens, early 20s, you're at the beach all summer, you're working, but it's not, there's no stress involved. Like it just, you transported me when you were talking. That was cool. All right.
Right on. Yeah, it's good times, man.
I'm just shouting something out because I'm going to go 2-pack today too, but I wanted to make sure, and I wouldn't have done this if somebody said the song, but nobody did. So off of Physical Graffiti, Led Zeppelin. First of all, every home should have this record. If you don't have it, run to the record store and get one. But Down by the Seaside. Shout out to Robert Plant, Led Zeppelin, Down by the Seaside. Tony, watch the boats go sailing by. You know what I mean?
Dude,
watch the boats go sailing. All right. But that's not my choice. That's just an honorable mention. Tony, you know how I like to roll, dude. This was one of the great bands of all time. They were really quick. They were in, they were out. And then they kind of reformed, and the lead singer lost his mind and tried to fight the guitar player on stage, just trashing the whole legacy. But there was a time when Jane's Addiction was an incredible live band. They used to start every single show with an instrumental that the crowd would be going. I can't stress enough how insane their crowds were. Like bodies are flying through the air. they would come out and do this instrumental. Perry would have that bottle of wine. He's drinking wine. He's like blessing the crowd and stuff.
Yeah.
And the name of the track, the warm-up track they used to play, is called Up the Beach. So
dude. Yes.
yeah, and it's a great, there's no words, it's an instrumental, but it's so cool. It's all groovy and hypnotizing and stuff. So my first track, Tony, Jane's Addiction, Up the Beach.
Nice. That's fantastic. That's a great freaking call, dude.
Well,
you did both. Yeah, you did too. So you did both your selections.
No. Zeppelin was the honorable mention shout out. That's not my song. I just wanted to shout it out.
That one didn't count.
No, that was just for posterity's sake. Yeah. But Bonnie, are you jumping? Do you have 2 tonight, Bonnie?
It sort of, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bonnie is the host of the musical assignment. She can have as many as she wants, personally, basically.
Should we get her in the 1-1-1 rotation or let her do 2 at the end? I kind of want to get Bonnie's now and then just keep the rotation going.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So we got Mango Song. We got Up the Beach by Janes. And now here comes the beautiful Miss Bonnie. What do you got for us, Scarlet Fire?
Okay. Well, this is going to be like the least surprising choice of song ever. Because for me, as you may have guessed, Bruce Springsteen inextricably tied to the Jersey Shore. Those 2 things are just one word in my mind. It's all the sound of the songs and him and the whole thing. Yeah. And having grown up there and you're there, the songs are everywhere. It's like being in Jamaica and all you hear is Bob Marley. When you're down the shore in Jersey, all you hear is Bruce Springsteen. So my first choice is Seaside Bar Song.
Nice. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Bonnie's going gangster tonight. Seaside Bar Song for freaking life. And that was one of those songs, Tony, it's like a legendary kind of early days of Bruce Springsteen song, but it never really made it to a record. It was like an outtake from the Asbury Park album, I think. But
it's good though.
Phenomenal. Great choice. I didn't see that coming, Bonnie. Nice.
Oh, really? I'm surprised.
No.
Do either of you know when the last time he may have played that live, or has he ever played it live? Or
he has played it live. You can listen to live recordings if you search online. There's live recordings.
Okay.
I don't know when it was the last time, but yeah, and there's a fun one that I'll send this to you too, Tony. Where
please.
They start it and Max starts drumming because it starts with just like this really strong drum beat, and he's like, "Wait, Max, too slow. Speed it up." And then he goes faster, and then he's like, "Too fast." Go back down. And he's like orchestrating the it's great. It's cute.
Awesome. Great choice, Bonnie. So we got Bruce, we got Fish, we got Jane's Addiction. Tony, you're up, buddy. What do you got?
So again, I'm going to my earlier hippie days, and this band I could not get enough of. Early 90s. My buddy Pete, shout out Pete Picard, sent me a cassette tape of a show they played at some club in Virginia, and it's the Dave Matthews Band. And this is their first record. Now, this is their first record. It's called Remember Two Things. Supposedly, if you stare at this long enough, you'll see a hand doing the peace sign.
Okay.
I've never been able to find it, but this is the cover of their first record, and actually the gatefold's pretty sweet. It's like an old live shot of them.
Nice.
So it's really cool. But this album is fantastic. It's like early roots, raw Dave Matthews Band, and it's when they still had Boyd Tinsley on violin before he got into some trouble. But in Tahoe a lot. This goes back to those summers working in Tahoe again. And we would go down to the beach, Meeks Bay, shout out Meeks Bay, or Chambers Beach, but mostly Meeks Bay. And oftentimes I would just bring a sleeping bag and spend the night on the beach. And we would bring like old school boombox, and listen to this album and other albums, but this one, and there's a song on this album called One Sweet World.
Okay.
And laying on the beach under the freaking Tahoe stars, by the way, if you've been to Tahoe in the summertime, or anytime actually, but in the summertime especially, the stars are just all over the place. It's just like, it's amazing. And the lyrics are cool too, because it starts out with 9 planets around the sun, only one does the sun embrace. Upon this watered one, so much we take for granted. So let us sleep outside tonight. Lay down in our mother's arms, for here we can rest safely.
Damn. Nice.
That's beautiful.
Hey,
Yeah, isn't that cool? The song's called One Sweet World, Polly. One Sweet World.
nice, Tony. Sleeping on the beach. Bruce actually has a lyric about sleeping on the beach, but I'm not going to say it because Bonnie might pull that one out next. So I don't want to ruin anybody's thing. Okay.
Right.
I got my final selection of the night, Tony. And again, Led Zeppelin was just a shout out. I wanted to make sure everyone knew Down by the Seaside rules. Okay, check this out. Jane's Addiction, same record. Okay, we're saying was nothing shocking. And by the way, Perry Farrell built that sculpture. He did that himself. He built the sculpture. Incredible. He lit it on fire, the whole thing. So, Tony, the opening track of the record is Up the Beach, the instrumental. That goes right into a monster heavy Jane song called Ocean Size. Ocean Size. So I'm going Up the Beach and I'm going Ocean Size, both by Jane's Addiction, both on the Nothing Shocking record. And just the lyrics, man. He goes, I want to be more like the ocean. No talking, man. All action. I love that lyric. I want to be more like the ocean. No talking, man. All action. So
love it.
Ocean Size. That wraps it up for Polly Mac and wraps it up for Creative Tony as well. Bonnie, the great Scarlet Fire. I'm so happy to see you. Thanks for spending the night with us. We will let you go right after your final submission. So bring it on. Okay.
Well, first, thank you. First of all, I would just like to be sure that everyone notices that none of my choices are Grateful Dead related. I'm very proud of that fact.
Yeah.
I know that tends to be sort of my area. But
Bonnie, real quick.
Prophet on the Burning Shore.
Yes.
Yes.
Standing on the beach, the single part before me. I know, me too. I thought Rags was going to come with that because Rags is a big Estimated fan. And I was like, if Rags does Estimated, I don't want to do Estimated, and Bonnie might do Estimated. So I stayed away from Estimated, but it was in my head today. It was in my head.
It's complicated. This is complicated to come up with the right thing. It is. So I didn't do it. I thought about it though. All right. So I have two. I had a hard time picking a second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you my two others, and then Polly, you pick the one you want to put on the playlist.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Because I think I only get two to put on the playlist. So these are my other two. I couldn't decide between them.
Okay.
The first one is just vibes. This is just about vibes. This is like you were saying, Tony, like the memories of being down the shore and the kind of music that you hear and going to see live music down the shore. So my next one is going to be Southside Johnny and the Asbury Jukes. We're having a party.
Nice. Wow. Hey, that's the first Southside Johnny song to make a PMP playlist. Well done, kid. Very well.
Yeah.
You know what? Hey,
Southside's great.
Southside's great, and we're having a party all freaking night. We're having a party. Yeah, totally.
It's great.
Everybody's swinging. And by the way, we are going to blow up the rule book tonight, Bonnie. I want both your tracks. I'm putting
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, let's get them both on.
Yeah, I'm not going to say no to Bonnie, for Christ's sake. She can have 4 once. Yeah.
Polly, just like the English coach in England today against Argentina, what are we doing? What are we doing not letting this happen on the playlist? So also, what year are we talking for this track? Like, can you guys give me a year roughly?
I would say probably late 70s, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not right.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And by the way, I believe little Steven Van Zandt produced that album too.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I think of that as only I've heard it live. It's a song that gets played in a bar. It gets played in a bar down the shore, and it probably is being played in a bar down the shore right now
as we speak. There are Jersey kids smoking butts, and they're like singing that song right now. Yep. Yeah.
Go ahead, Bonnie. I was going to vent about the English coach again because the England thing, like they changed their whole freaking plan today. It's like Springsteen changing their whole sound, halfway through the show. Anyways, sorry.
You saw Jagger shaking his head. You don't send Mick Holmes shaking his head like that. That's no way to treat Jagger. Yeah.
Right. And let's go play defense all of a sudden. Let's
not even try to score. Let's just stand around and try to block shots. Yeah.
Dance with the one who brung you. Like, you got to dance with the one who brung you.
Yeah.
Don't play it the way you played it to get there. That's my opinion. I don't know anything, by the way, about soccer, but that's just the general philosophy.
Neither do I. Yeah.
Okay. Here's my third one.
Okay.
Off the back of this line, which you'll recognize the song as soon as I say this one line. Down the shore, everything's all right.
Oh, I'm with you 100%. I don't want to.
That's
okay. I'm
Jersey,
with you.
It's Jersey Girl.
Yep.
And I was going to offer the Tom Waits original because I already picked a Bruce song, but I would also be happy to choose the live Bruce Springsteen.
I think we need to go Bruce. Cry. I think we need to go Bruce on this one. I'm sorry. I think we're going to have to go
okay.
Across the river to the Jersey side.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, we're doing it. We're going Jersey Girl by the Boss, and we're going Having a Party. We're going Seaside Bar Song. Damn, that's a strong three-pack, Bonnie.
Yeah, the Seaside Bar Song. I got to call timeout really quick. I got to call timeout. And I'm gonna slap myself for this. I didn't. So Jersey Girl is actually a Tom Waits song.
Yes.
I did not know that. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And when he sings it, it's beautiful too, but it's Tom Waitsian, right? It's darker.
Right.
There's something a little bit like
Right.
barfly-ish, like it's not very wholesome. And when Bruce sings it, it's much more wholesome, except where he says, "We're going to take that brat of yours and drop her off at your mom's." Like, it's hard to make that a wholesome line.
Yeah.
But he just makes it cuter. You're like, "Oh, Bruce, sure. Like, let's go out. I want to put my makeup on and do my hair up pretty and all the things."
No,
like, that's a different song.
He tells her, he goes, "Go in the bathroom, put your makeup on." Yeah, he's barking orders on that one.
Yeah, take that yours and drop her off at your mom's.
100%. Bonnie, you gave me a major freaking flash in New Jersey tonight. Like, I can feel the New Jersey summer when you're talking about Seaside Bar Song, We're Having a Party, and Jersey Girl. And by the way, there was one other Bruce one I thought you might have pulled out, which was Sandy, 4th of July, Asbury Park.
Sure.
There's a lyric in that song, Tony, where he goes, the kids got busted for sleeping on the beach all night. And that's you got busted for sleeping on the beach all night, man.
Oh, totally, dude. We got away with a lot on the beach. That's for sure, dude.
Well, good.
I need to get to the Jersey Shore. I need to get to the Jersey Shore.
You'd probably never come back. You'd probably
no,
you really would. He's got LBI written all over him, Bonnie.
My gosh, Tony would be like, Ron John Surf Shop. I'm going to get a job there.
And
John.
You'd be bringing that mythical, like very mysterious California quality to the equation. Yeah. You're surrounded by all Jersey boys, and all of a sudden, here comes this guy from California. All of a sudden, every girl would be like, "Who's that guy from California? Who is that guy? Who is that guy?" And he'd be like, "I'm Creative Tony, man. That's
my gosh.
Let me tell you all about it." No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. All right, Bonnie, we love you. Thank you for being with us tonight. And I'm not surprised. It was a freaking great assignment. It was killer.
I have to tell you, fellas, you bring so much joy to my life. You make me laugh almost every day. If I can't be in the show live, laughing at the stuff in the comments, I listen to it after. It makes me laugh. It teaches me things. I love it so much. So I just really owe you both such a debt of gratitude for what you're providing to me and to all the rest of us. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you, truly.
That's very sweet of you, Bonnie. It's our pleasure. We love doing the show. Tony and I have been doing this forever. We're going to keep doing it. And thanks to you. Thanks to people like you for making this a community, making this thing a family affair. And you're right up there at the top of the family tree, kid. So Bonnie, have a great evening. Enjoy your weekend. And Tony, final words. Yes.
Yeah. Also, Bonnie, thank you very much. Polly, we've got some supers, and stand by, Bonnie, because we're gonna do it the right way.
Oh yeah.
Standing by.
It's business time.
And you know what?
It's business. It's business time.
I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say it's time for business. It's business time. Ooh.
Steve Groschel. Stevie Grosch says, shout out to a killer SI baseball mom, Bonnie. Sorry I missed it. I'm going to Edge of the Ocean by Stick Figure. Go Cats. Right. Oh, that's his song. I'm going Edge of the Ocean by Stick Figure. That's a great song. That's actually, I've been in a little Stick Figure group. Steve Groschel, you know Steve. Bonnie.
Thank you, Grosch.
Yeah. Patty from Napa is a super. Thank you, Grosch, for the super. Patty, thank you for another super. She says, fantastic job. Beautiful Bonnie. Another fun musical assignment. And then Steve Groschel checking in again.
Double shot.
Honorable mention. Castles made of sand.
100%. Yeah.
Brilliant.
100%. Thank you, Grosch.
So great stuff. So Bonnie, you're inspiring a lot of supers, and thank you for the vibes, and thank you for a great musical assignment. I loved it, and I know everybody else did too. So thanks again, Bonnie.
Safe travels, Bonnie. We love you.
Thank you. I'll see you soon.
Scarlet Fire, everybody. Give her some love on the way out, man. The great. Tell me she doesn't just elevate the whole thing. You know what I mean?
She does.
Bonnie, she's just got a way about her. I think we all feel that, and we all are very, very fond of Bonnie. Look at Miriam. Vibes to Bon Particle. A good one. Everybody loving Bonnie. Don Peralta, great job. Bonnie. NorCal Refrigeration. Santa Cruz Mafia, great job. Bonnie Particle. Patton, great job. Bonnie. Across the board. Joe Cool. Cheers, Bonnie. And she does have a way, right, Patty? You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? She's got like a way about her. It's a very calm, soothing, relaxing vibe. Yeah, yeah.
Definitely, Paulie, definitely. And I really mean it. When she did that scorekeeping for baseball, she was in it, and it was like
yeah.
it felt like she was meant to do it. Like, I don't know, her whole vibe and her whole attention to detail in you need to have attention to detail to keep a scorebook in baseball, and she nailed it. I don't know, the vibes from a Bonnie Scarlet Fire are just super infectious, dude.
100%. And just to let everybody know, as a reminder, if you haven't taken the big step yet, go to Spotify. This is a public playlist. It's called PMP26. I will add all of these songs on immediately following the show tonight. So listen to that at your leisure. I do frequently. It's good. There's a lot of good stuff on there. And Tony, I wanted to say, like you said, Bonnie is just cut from that cloth where she's made to keep score. She's got the personality.
Yes.
She's got the focus, the attention to detail. It's the same principle that Neil Dinardi brings to Longbridge every day. He was born to flip pies. Bonnie was born to keep score. Dom was born to flip pies. Or excuse me, Neil was born to flip. Dom too. Dom can flip a pie anytime. But Neil Dinardi goes into Longbridge with that same intensity, the same focus, and he's waiting for you. Get on down there, folks. 2347 3rd Street. In the Dog Patch neighborhood. Get baptized by the Dog Patch neighborhood if you haven't been down there yet. Like, it is such a great discussion. Dude, I lived in San Francisco for over 20 freaking years in the city, and I never hung out in the Dog Patch. So all of a sudden, it's kind of like my new favorite neighborhood because we got Neil down there. We got Standard Deviant. Shout out Mark DeVito. By the way, they had a big watch party today, Tony was saying, for the Messi game and everything. So they were probably getting crazy down there. And you should too. If you want to watch the final, stop by Longbridge, grab a pie, walk over to Standard Deviant, have a couple of pints, have a great time. But join the Vibe Tribe. You will see why they call it that. Andre, Steven, Gabino, Neil Dinardi himself, the whole collection of dudes down there. It really is a family affair. They're all pulling on the same rope in the same direction. And the food, of course, the food. A word on the food. We talk about the sourdough crust being the secret ingredient. I'm not saying that for nothing. It is a taste I've never had on any other pizza from any other pizza place. It is very specific, very unique. And I remember when Tony and I first went down there, it took me a couple of visits. I'm like, what is this I'm tasting? There's something different about your pizza. And Neil was like, I don't know, what, the sourdough crust? I'm like, that's it, the freaking sourdough crust. So I like to pump that up because it is a total new experience for me. But that's just one. Try the Polymac Particle Pizza, the loading dock for Miriam, get the hot and honey, try the Sophia, the Nico. Those are the pizzas named after Neil's kids. Or just create your own. Go in there and say, I don't know, I want an anchovy with sausage. I want a pepperoni with green pepper, whatever. They will create it for you. If you're like Tony, you'd rather not have the meats, go with a veggie option. Go with a gluten-free option. They got it all down there, folks. So enjoy it. Bring your family down there. They're open 6 days a week, only closed on Mondays. You're going to a Valkyrie game? Good. Hit Longbridge before, hit it after. And if you're local, longbridge.com for deliveries. Thank you, Neil. Love you, brother.
Love you guys down at Longbridge. So kind. And they want to create the vibe there at Longbridge Pizza, 2347 3rd Street. Also, if you want to hire Neil and the Pizza Wagon to come to your private event, that is definitely possible. And they do a hell of a job making pizzas right there on site with 3 ovens spinning. Paulie and I won't be inside the oven like we are now, but he has 3 spinning ovens. Email them. events@longbridgepizza.com, and they'll take care of you. They'll take great care of you. Also, Paulie, the Valkyries in town this weekend. They're hosting the Washington Mystics on Saturday.
Nice.
If you're going to the game at Chase Center, get to Longbridge beforehand or after. It's a 5:30 tip, so get there before or go after, and also enjoy all the local beers they have on tap. Great local beers, great food, great pizza, and a great vibe. So we just love everybody at Longbridge Pizza. Thank you. Our first ever sponsor. They were the first ones to say, you're looking for sponsors. And we said, hell yes, we're looking for sponsors.
Yeah, we're looking for sponsors. Hell yeah. And by the way, and thank you, Neil, so much, man. Really, it's very meaningful, the whole thing we're doing together. Thank you. And also big thanks to Patty from Napa. Listen, she's out here doing so much stuff you guys don't even know about, but Patty is doing everything she can to make us legit in the business world. Patty, we had a big day with Patty today again. So thank you, Patty, for all you do as well. You guys enjoy the show. You deserve to give Patty a high five because she's a big part of it too. And also final word goes to Lady Catalina. She goes, guys, you're talking Sophia, you're talking Nico, the Polymac. Shout out to the California pie. California love. Tony loves the California. Tony, drop science. Go.
We talked about the California earlier this week, and it's what makes it at the very end is the fresh squeezed lemon at the very end on top of everything. He pulls it out of the oven. Neil does, or if Andrew's in town. And by the way, shout out Andrew Markoulis, also repping the Longbridge Pizza Posse.
Hell yeah.
And it's fresh squeezed lemon on top of the kale. It's a fantastic veggie pizza and a unique veggie pizza as well. So
Tony, squeeze my lemon until the juice runs down my California pie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just rewriting the lyric for family purposes. Yeah.
Squeeze my lemon until the juice runs down my leg, Polly.
Can you imagine the reaction when he came out with that like in 1969? Like parents must have been like, what are you freaking listening to? You went from the Beatles, I want to hold your hand, to squeeze my lemon. I mean, it happened fast, dude. Plant wasn't pulling any punches. He was like, I'm coming, folks. Here it is. Yeah.
Also, just pull up any live Robert Plant shot from the 70s and you're going to get the leg.
You're going to get
the leg.
Or as Tony Soprano would say, you're going to get the baguette. You're going to get the baguette. Yeah.
You're going to get the baguette. Yes.
Yeah, because Plant was like, here's the baguette, folks. What do you think? Like he was coming, he was leading with it. And plus the shirt was never buttoned, chest hair flying, he's got the dove in his hand, the ultimate hippie. All right. Great show tonight, you guys. I didn't mean to keep everybody so long, but we'll let you go right now. Thank you, Groschel. Thank you, Miriam. Yeah, big baguettes. That's what we're talking about. Rags in New Jersey. Get some sleep, my brother. Particle Patton, Groschel, Patty from Napa, Queen of the Scene, Miss PMP 2025. Miguel, all of you guys, thank you. And we'll be back again tomorrow. Chutch 916, good to see you too, bro. We'll do it again tomorrow at high noon, Tony. So go ahead and pull those levers. Take us home, bro.
Stand by, Paulie. This is this is something new we got in the email in the polyspod@gmail.com address from Particle Patrick Patton.
Oh, yeah.
He created Particle Land.
Yeah.
He has also created something new and improved, and I haven't seen it. So I haven't seen this. So this is what's happening. You haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. So
dude, the best. Was that me and you in the plane? I think I'm riding in the back. I think you're flying. I like that. I don't have any goggles. I got nothing. I'm up in space. I got no helmet, no windows, just flying around. Tony, one more time, please. One more time from the beginning.
That is incredible.
Yeah, dude, all day. We need to. Hey, Particle Patton, thank you. That's all I can really say is thank you. I did not expect this, but this is above and beyond. I like you as the pilot, dude. Single propeller
all day.
plane. Yeah.
All day. I'll take you wherever you want to go, Paulie. Let's go. I have no.
Fly me to Longbridge. I want a slice before I go to bed, man. Particle Patton, listen, the people are speaking. Maverick and Goose, the new version of Maverick and Goose right there. Everyone rave reviews across the board. Particle Patton, you're damn good at that. I don't know how you're doing it, but you're damn good. Pine Needle, fantastic. Dom, this is incredible. Noemi, that was awesome. Yes, Joe Cool. I'm loving Paulie's double hand wave at the end.
Yes.
Yeah, two of them. Yeah.
Fantastic. Incredible.
Thank you, Pat.
Thank you, Patrick Patton. And just to handle a little bit of business before we say goodbye, tomorrow we're on at high noon. And also, Paulie, I hate to put you on the spot, but it is your birthday tomorrow, dude. So we are going to celebrate your birthday.
Yeah.
We're going to celebrate your birthday in style. And we're also going to be joined by the Global Madridista, talking some Spain, Argentina, Sunday World Cup finale. We're going to have him on tomorrow as well. And then Friday, we'll let you know what's going on Friday as far as a show for a high noon show, just to wrap up the week as well. And then again, the audio versions are available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And again, go to our YouTube channel at Polymax Particles. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on, we're putting shorts on TikTok, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Blue Sky. So, and on our YouTube channel as well. And if you're interested in joining us for the Giants game on August 14th,
nice.
Check out the link right below our bio on our YouTube channel. It's the merch link, and you can click the merch link and you can buy tickets right there to join us August 14th. That's going to be a hell of a night. There's already people, building momentum to that night, Paulie. So it's who knows if Logan Webb will still be a Giant? Who knows if Luis Ariz will still be a Giant? But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All I know is I'm going to be there. Tony's going to be there, and you need to be there too. I think even Seth, the intern, is going to make an appearance. So we'll trot him out in front of all the ladies at PMP and watch the reaction. I think you guys are going to like this kid. And thank you, Rags. I see you. I love you, brother. Thank you, man. And we'll do more tomorrow. Tony, that's it. That's all we got.
Finally, Paulie, I also want to thank everybody watching on Instagram Live, checking out the names that are on the Instagram Live feed. I love it. Shout out to my friend Raquel. Shout out Bonte. What's up, Bonte? Checking it out. Bobby Marcucci, the drummer for Polymac and Friends. David Drutzy, the bass player for Polymac and Friends, checking out the show. So thank you all for checking us out on Instagram Live.
Thanks,
Paulie,
kid.
on that note,
Business hours are over, baby. It's business. It's business time.
All right, that was a fun show. Bonnie, thanks again. You were fantastic. Miss Scarlet Fire, just sensational job. I think the entire community approved of that appearance. Also, thank you to all our friends watching on the Cron 4 Plus app. We love all the Chronics. We love you on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, wherever you're picking up the show, Spotify, Apple Music. I don't care. We just happy to have your company. Please subscribe and like the show. Please leave a comment. All those things help us grow. And Tony, that's all I got, bro. Have a great night. You guys have a great night. We'll do it again tomorrow at high noon. Cheers, y'all.
cheers, y'all. Take care.